Alright guys, welcome back to part 2. So I'm done with work. If you haven't figured out, I work nights. I'm just a security guard at a giant warehouse, and it's a 12-hour night shift. So, to continue where I left off, I was big, I got down to weight, I got fat again, and I started getting really, really depressed, and everything started to spiral down. That's just a quick summary of the first one of the previous video. I got like a spider bite on my shoulder. It's freaking itching me. Anyway, so yeah, there's only one thing to do, and that was to get back in this shape and turn it back around. But this time I had something different. I had a massive leg injury caused by a certain trampoline at a action adventure park where I had to get knee surgery done, and I was unable to walk for a period of 6 to 8 months. And that really put a damper on my plan to lose weight by walking and running. So, long story short, I went to my doctor and I asked them, what are my options? And they suggested bariatric surgery. And I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. So I go to get the evaluation for it, because at the time I didn't work, because I couldn't work since I was not in the best condition physically or mentally to go to work. Okay, so I was on Medicaid, government assist for healthcare. Went to the evaluation. They said, hey, you have 9 out of the 10 symptoms of, 9 out of the 10 requirements for bariatric surgery. And by law, you're only required to have 2 out of the 10. And I had 9 out of the 10. I had sleep apnea, depression, anxiety, a bunch of other things. The list goes on, you can look it up. So, I get approved for bariatric surgery. I ended up getting the Roux-en-Y bariatric surgery, where they take your stomach and they shove it somewhere else in your body, and they create a new stomach like this, and there you go. They bypass your stomach and implant they make a stomach using your intestines and stuff. I don't know. I'm not that smart at that stuff. I'm not a doctor. So anyway, I have the surgery for weight loss, right? And quite a big change. Like, you go from eating food to eating substance, like baby food and mushy stuff, until you recover from surgery, which took about 4 months to 6 months before you could even have like a bite of steak or something. It was difficult, but that's just how it goes. So anyway, yes, I lost weight from the surgery. Now, keep in mind, they gave me a disclaimer. The disclaimer is the surgery will only take off 60 to 80 pounds, which is honestly a lot for a lot of people. However, if I resort to what I was doing before the surgery, they've had multiple patients come back because they didn't stay consistent with their diet and eating. So think of the surgery as, hey, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get your ass into shape, and I'm basically paying for your first 6 months of progress for free. But it's up to you to continue your journey. So far, it's been 1.5 years since that journey for me from the surgery. Of course, I did lose weight from the surgery, but I wasn't finished with just losing like from 280 down to 220 pounds. So the rest of the weight I took off the old-fashioned way, diet and exercise, for like 1.5 years. Okay, well, at this point it's probably about a year. So 1 year from the surgery, I went from 180 all the way down to like 210 pounds, and here I am like now at 120 55 pounds. So you can do the math and figure out that's 125 pounds total. And that was a big change, actually. And it wasn't just from the surgery, by no means. There's a lot of people, like I went at the same time, like 20 other people went and got the operation done. And believe me, I'm looking a million times better than they are at this point in time. And it's because I put in a lot more hard work, going to the gym, watching my diet, staying consistent, and making it a lifetime program, okay? I changed my whole character around, I changed my whole personality. But let's just get back to the basics, okay? Now, so imagine that. So you go from really fat to average looking. And I'm like, I want to become really good looking. And, you know, I've been given this opportunity. I want to see just how far can I push myself to become something truly amazing. And that's what my goal was. And I was, at this point, determined to make that happen. And so, I went to the gym, I got on a program, I hired a trainer who DMs me all the time, and we check each other, we make sure everything's good. And time, and then time, and then time, and consistency, and voila, here I am today. Now, let's go to the fun side of stuff. The way I get treated is way better. I have respect when I walk into a room. When there's something going on at work, people listen. I love just having this respect that I never had before growing up. It is truly something to experience if you've not had it before. Well, that wraps up this video. Don't want to make it too long, and I got more content to come.